All right. This yeah boy, Ferrari boy, got this shit sanded down, man. And like I thought, I'm just gonna put it out there like my boy pt2 from SWRC. We got a situation here. All right, we got a motherfucking situation. And the reason I say that, man, from looking at this, you know what this look like? Okay, all the places that's rusted really, really bad holes, it's patched. Okay, they had cut a piece of metal out and put another piece of metal back in, because like I said, with these Pontiacs, man, they are really, really hard to find parts. Okay, and when you do find them, they're arm and a fucking leg. All right, so what I'm assuming, I know what they did is because you see where they welded. They was using sheet metal and they was patching it. Since that is the only spots that look like it's like almost rusted through like this, I don't think they sealed it. I think they put the bare metal patches on there and they just went straight to bodywork and they just put regular primer on her. I don't think they put a sealer primer on her, or I don't think they put epoxy primer on here to protect the metal. And I think that all this moisture got under here and it started to rust like this. That's exactly what, because this paint job is not that old. I'm willing to bet that's what happened. They didn't seal it and it held all that water underneath that paint, and this is what the result is. I'm not a professional, but I'm willing to bet that's what it is, because the only reason I'm saying that, because when I was sanding things down and I left that metal out, it rusted so quick. And then one time, and at one point at the top of the car, I just put the regular primer on there and it still rusted. The bare metal, it got under the primer and still rusted through that primer. And that's when I had to go with the epoxy. Going on YouTube, going to different channels, it showed me that I had to get the epoxy. And it's been great ever since. The epoxy sealed it. I don't think that's what they did here. I promise you, they didn't seal this shit. That's why it's all the places that's patched. See, that was patched. Hole went through. This is patched. Okay, it's going through. So you know, okay. This is patched. Rust starting to come through. Patched. Coming through. Anything that's patched, that's when the rust started coming through like that. And I'm assuming that's what happened. So here's my plan with this. I'm gonna have to patch this. I'm gonna have to cut that out. I'm gonna patch that. I can repair that. I can just sand it out and stop the rust, and I can fix that, because that's not coming through. That's just pitted a little bit. I can fix that. I'm gonna have to patch up on this. I'm gonna have to patch up on this. I'm gonna have to. That's gonna be a motherfucking bitch. I'm gonna have to patch this for sure. And that. I'm gonna have to patch those. I'm gonna have to patch all them. Now, normally, I would think I would just go buy a fucking quarter and be done with it. But like I said, the quarter, if I buy a quarter, the cheapest one I found was $250, and the ship it was another. To ship it was $450 bucks. So I was $700 in the hole. I couldn't even find nobody that's even close. So I can, a couple hours away where I can buy a parts card to make it back. Couldn't find one. So that's like been the main reason why I haven't really did a frame off restoration on this car, because the parts for the Pontiac's are really hard to find, and I'm a Pontiac guy, but I cannot find reasonable. I ain't gonna say I can't find points. I'm gonna say I cannot find reasonable price parts. It's not like Chevy. In the G bodies and the Chevys, you can find them by the Priuses and stuff. You can find them in a junkyard. You can find them by the dozen. You cannot find these fucking Pontiacs like that for nothing. Oh, man, so that's the plan. I'm gonna patch. I got 4 patches, and I'll just repair the rest. So That's your boy. And that's the verdict. So I guess I'll get that started. It's your boy, Roy Boy, checking out, y'all. 2 up.